Hi everybody, welcome to Caketastic Cakes. It's Jen. My son and I are going to show you how we made these chocolate cookies with cream filling. Now, as you guys know, my boys are still home from school for coronavirus, and they will be for a few more weeks, so we're keeping busy. And for these cookies, we're going to start with the icing. Got powdered sugar. We're adding some vanilla extract. And then what, Joey?
And then we add butter and
Softened butter.
softened butter. Yes, you have
Not
to
melted.
put it in the microwave so that it's soft but not melted. You can use a fork of any kind. You're going to mix it in with the powdered sugar, and then you're going to put in some vanilla extract, which
We already
is
did that.
oh. And then you're going to mix it together until it starts turning creamy, which will happen. Just keep mixing, you'll get there. And then you're going to start working on the actual cookie itself, like the top and the bottom piece. You're going to take it, you're going to mix it all into like a mixer of whatever kind.
Flour.
You're going to have flour.
Now we're adding cocoa
Now we're
powder.
adding cocoa powder. I know, I'm not dumb. We add cocoa powder now. And now we like finish the cocoa powder. It's like a cup and a quarter of a cup and 2 tablespoons, and then you add sugar.
Same amount.
Same amount, yep. And you're just going to keep adding it. And you're going to put it all mixed in the blender, but leave the icing to the side. That comes in handy a little bit later.
Yeah,
Now,
we're starting with all the dry ingredients first, so that's what's happening here.
yes, you always have to separate the dry and wet. And you have to add baking soda and salt as well. It doesn't seem like you should, but you should. Yeah. And then you'll just mix it together, all the dry stuff. And what it will do is it will kind of. You don't want to go too fast, or as you'll see, the dust will like all come up. And then you're gonna add some more vanilla extract.
Yep, now we're going with the wet ingredients.
Now we're gonna start adding the wet ingredients. We're gonna use the olive oil now,
Nope,
or
it's just vegetable oil.
just some kind of vegetable oil. It doesn't matter which one. And then we're gonna take milk. We only have lactose-free milk because I drank all the real milk.
Because we're running out of groceries.
Yeah, I drank the good milk, so we had to use lactose milk. And now we add honey, which seems especially weird, but like it's not. It works. You just gotta trust the process.
That's right.
TTP.
Trust the process.
Yo, merch link in bio to TTP shirts. All right. So once you have all that, you're gonna mix it all in, and you're gonna put it in the mixer. You're gonna turn the mixer back on. Now you're gonna mix it with the dry and the wet ingredients all together on top of each other, and you're just gonna keep mixing until it turns into kind of a clumpy ball like that.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for it to mix together and it forms a dough. Don't overmix it. Once you get this, mud looking stuff real thick, you're going to have to refrigerate it for a while. So I put it on some plastic wrap, just wrapped it up nice and airtight. There's my son asking if he can eat some of it, and I told him no, my other one. And that goes in the refrigerator for at least 90 minutes. So once you bring it out, you're going to smush it into a nice tight ball. Think of it like gingerbread. And you're going to lay it out. I use the plastic wrap on top, and then we roll it out.
So what you can do is you can take any size circle. The smaller ones work better because if they're too big, it just doesn't work well. But you can try it if you want. You want it ideally about the same size as another famous cookie, not naming any names. But once you do, you've picked out your circle, you're just going to crush it into the dough, and you're going to make a bunch of tiny little circles like I'm doing right here. You're going to push, push, push. Give it a little twist that'll help it not stick to like the thing. And what you're going to do is you're going to pull all the circles out, and you're just going to put them on a cooking sheet with parchment paper.
Yeah, like I said, it's just like making gingerbread cookies. You're going to, have your cutouts that you stick on your cookie sheet, and then you're going to take your scraps and smush them all together, and then you're going to roll them out again and just keep doing it until you run out of dough. And yeah, like Joey said, you want them to be that special chocolate cookie with the cream filling size, because any bigger, I don't know how it would bake, honestly, because that's kind of what we're trying to imitate the idea of, in case you couldn't figure that out already. So like I said, roll out your extra, make your extra circles, put them on the cookie sheet, and the only thing you really got to make sure at the end is that you have an even number, because you need a top and a bottom. And if you don't have an even number, you're going to have one sad little cookie.
And in which case you can just eat it. It doesn't really matter too much, you know? You can just give it a little nomp nomp. So you're just gonna keep repeating this, like it was said. You're just gonna keep going until you run out of room to make cuts. As you see here, I have like no more room. So that's it, and then you can just eat whatever's left. That's what I did.
That is what you did.
And you can put them in the oven, and you're gonna.
Okay, they bake for about 10 minutes, for actually 10 minutes. You take them out of the oven and leave them on the rack for another 10 minutes. They might look like they're not done cooking yet, or they might look a little soft, but just leave them because that 10 minutes sitting on top of your stove is when they set up and harden. So I took them off the sheet after the 10 minutes. They had cooled at that point. I'm dividing them in half. Look at that, perfectly even. I'm turning one set over, and I'm doing this all by myself right now. My son had left because he had to go play Pokemon, and I had to drag him back into the kitchen to help me finish. But now he's back, and now he's like, let me do it. So go ahead, finish this up.
Yeah. So what you do is you take icing and you put a little bit on each of the one group of the cookies. And you can always add more, so don't put too much. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to take the cookies from the other group and just press it on top and turn it into a little cookie.
Yeah, just sandwich them on. And I used a piping bag with the cream. If you don't have it, it doesn't matter. Just use a spoon and scoop a little bit on and just, keep adding until you use it up. Once these are done, stick them in the fridge so the icing gets hard. And then there you go. You got your fake famous chocolate sandwich cream filled cookies. So hopefully you liked this video and found it helpful. Please like and subscribe because we find that helpful. And check out our other videos. Stay safe, guys. And as always, thank you for watching.
Caketastic Cakes. We'll see you next time.